anyone that said that I've played this game before just lost 7 points. All right? You just lost 7 points. You're losing now. Because you're wrong. You're wrong. You didn't even do any fucking research. You've lost 7 points. And that's going to matter later. All right? Actually fucking stupid and pathetic that you lost 7 points. Couldn't even do like basic research to check about I see people fucking in the chat going, dude, Tomatoes, what's he doing playing this game again, dude? I've literally never played this game ever. I have like fucking 12 minutes in the game total ever. -7. That's gonna cost you on the final grading. It's very hard to get points back. All right, it's very fucking hard, but I will accept money. If you said that I played Stanley Parable, all right, I'll take money. All right, I'll accept I'll accept $10 to give you your 7 points back. What is it out of 100? 8. So some people are fucking they're gonna fail this class. All right. Dude, that was always psycho shit back in school when a teacher would give a 3-question quiz and you'd be like, yo, you fucking do know that if really I fuck up any of these, it's basically over for me, right? And they're like, yeah. I hated that crap. I had one teacher that loved those. Fucking loved those. Tomato, please, I need this class credit or I retake the grade. That's not my fucking problem, is it? Should have fucking thought about what you said before you spread lies in the chat. Lies in the chat. Super Nice Nick, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Super Nice Nick. Very kind of you. Happy Martin, thanks for the 5,000 bits. Thank you very much. What's your take on Blizzard? Dude, I don't need to get into it for everyone to already know that my take is that it's gross. I don't know why people are like, streamer, chime in with your 5 cents on why this obviously gross thing is gross and heinous. Does it fucking like I don't need to get into it anymore. I feel like everyone else already has. It's pretty obvious what my take is going to be looking at my past takes. You know? I don't want to bring that fucking shit into the intro anymore because it ends up being a whole thing. Any interest in Hive Fleet? I don't know what that is. So the answer isn't going to surprise you what happens next. I don't have any interest in Hive Fleet because I don't know what it is. What about Low Fleet? Even less interest. None at all, basically. But yeah, chat, people also coming in today asking me, is this the Super Omega Ultra Super Omega Deluxe version of Stanley Parable? No, they haven't put out any news about that. Matter of fact, I waited on streaming this game for 2 fucking years because I was like, I saw news that they were making like a newer version 2 years ago. All right, and they were like, it's gonna be out in 2019. And then they said instead, it's gonna be out in 2020. And then dead silence, radio silence ever since. So, I'm looking around, it's mid-2021 now. I'm not waiting anymore. It was updated again to 2021. But was there ever like a statement? Because I looked it up, I looked like into it a little bit and I didn't see any like, hey guys, just so you know, this is the new current situation. I don't know. All I know is that I haven't seen anything. And it's been like a year and a half with really no changes, so I'm not gonna wait around forever. Now if I play it now, I'll just have an excuse to play it again when Super Omega Maximum Over Deluxe comes out. That's easy. That's actually better for my overall amount of streams I can do. You know what I mean? That's free. That's free real estate right there. That's free stream real estate. Easy content. Thoughts on the new PoE League? God, you guys are like fucking, you guys love enabling addicts, huh? You guys fucking assholes, dude. I haven't even looked at it. I don't have it installed, and people come in fucking every day, every goddamn day since I started streaming, and it's been like every time. Tomato, yo, what you think of the new league, bro? Hey man, you wanna try some of this? Wanna try some of this? Wanna try some of this? You always more fun when you play in PoE. Oh my God, get away from me. Freaks, what's the matter with you? I'm not playing the new league because I've had enough PoE until PoE 2. Like literally, I have had my fill. I am not playing it again until it's like the new one is out. I am a person that can comfortably say that about games. For instance, we were all playing a lot of No Man's Sky like a week or two ago. I played it for like 20 hours and I said, I've gotten my fill of this forever. And I turned it off, and people were still playing, but I wasn't. I said I got enough. I was done. I'm a powerful person when it comes to that specific thing. Have you played this and that and this and that and this that play this one? No. Rancor Snap, thanks for the $10. Do I still get 7 points if I haven't lost any? You already have the 7 points because everyone starts with a 100%. The only way to go is down. All right? The only way to go is down. So don't worry about it. Unless you fucked up. To be fair, after so many hours in some games, it's just fluff. Dude, one thing that's made me able to play a lot of games that usually I'd get bored of a lot faster, cheat engine, baby. Bro, I am a fucking serial turbo speed guy. I have it bound to the middle mouse button on every game I fucking launch now. So, chat, I gotta fucking confess something. I even fucking did it on Payday 2 solo, offline. Because there's like, you don't do fucking anything in that game once it drills on the ground. There's nothing to do. The AI doesn't know how to get to it, so I just fucking turned it on 20 times speed and sat there staring at the bar. What do you even matter? It doesn't even fucking matter, dude. And Break the Rules is blasting in the background the whole time, baby. Woo! Dude, look. You can say it's cheating because in a lot of ways it is, but as long as it's solo games or situations where my stuff doesn't negatively impact or like ruin the fun for other people, I am a-okay using cheat engine to speed up like just random forced timers in video games. I have stuff to do. I have fucking stuff to do, chat. I love it. I think the more people that embrace using speed hacks for games when it's like, you know, just your own deal, so fucking good, and more people should do it because you will start to connect the dot that games want to waste your time so fucking bad. And the amount of stuff I've been able to do because I just like see, oh, this is gonna take me like 5 minutes to get over to this other spot, and it's just there to be there. There's nothing in the middle. There's no meat in the middle to get to. I'm just gonna hold a button down and speed through it. Dude, it's been so freeing. Speed hacking the longing. I mean, it's like, I've never used it in a multiplayer game, obviously, because the multiplayer game would instantly crash. So like, it's done in games where it's like, I am the only one that's a victim if I speed through it and something breaks, you know? So it's like, Like, if I fuck up, it's my fault because I was holding the button down. So it's like, it's not a big deal. I would say that the benefits for me outweigh the, negatives, such as, for instance, I wouldn't be playing these games if I wasn't running them at a higher speed 90% of the time. I genuinely just wouldn't be playing them because I don't have the time. So, for me, it's given me the ability to play a lot of games that I've put off on playing for, like, months because I knew I wouldn't be able to get to them. Eventually, though, I'm gonna run out of games. when you play every game at 5,000 times the human speed. Alright? Eventually you run out of games to play. Pokemon is like that for me. Dude, Pokemon is a game I would play on 10 times speed forever. I would have it toggled. That wouldn't be a hold button one. That would be a toggle it on and leave it there forever. That game is 90% watching bullshit move. That would be a toggle for me. Beat that game in fucking 20 minutes, dude. So slow, so much grind. I still need to beat Monster Hunter Stories, but that game was a locked on fucking 5 times speed for me, boys and girls. That one was a toggle. That one's got some toggle in it for me. I like literally, I never beat all of Dragon Quest XI, even though my brain sometimes tricks itself into believing I did. And the problem was that even when a game gives you like 4 times speed in combat, it's never enough for all the other bullshit. And I swear I need to play through that game properly on like a harder difficulty with like the draconic challenges on PC and just run it with like 10 times speed the whole time and like do it that way. Like I swear I genuinely need to. Cause like I can't go back to the Switch. I literally can't. I just can't do it. I like that game. I just don't. I can't. I thought I beat Dragon Quest XI and then they reset the entire world and said, okay, do it again. Shit you not, that's where I stopped. When they reset everything, I was like, all right, I'll come back to this in like an hour. And I never went back. I was just like, you're telling me I gotta pick up all these assholes again from like daycare? Yeah, right. I'm not doing that. And then I left. Jinxie boo woo. Thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Thanks. Thank you. That's an awfully kind and generous donation. Still a good game? Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying that JRPGs by nature have no respect for my life. Case in point, Persona. I beat that game in 4 days. You do the math on how much Persona I played in those 4 days. All right? That was like at the curve of just before I started streaming, chat, so I had a lot of free time. I beat that game quick. It took me 120 hours, what the fuck? I don't do pointless side content though, you gotta keep that in mind, chat. I do the main story and like stuff related to the main story. I don't like doing side content in games that much, at least when it's like a big story game where the point is the story. I basically would sleep, I'd wake up, then what's the point? The point is that I'm enjoying the part that I want to enjoy in the video game, which is the main plot line and the main storylines and not side content. What are you talking about? The point is that you have fun and enjoy what you want to enjoy in the video game. Are you gatekeeping Persona because I'm not playing every single piece of, every single drip of content? Krungo, man. Krungo. He didn't 100% the game, dude. Dude, imagine gatekeeping in 2021. Real gamers spend 600 hours in Persona. Dude, I know you're joking, But I've seen people with 600 hours in video games. I genuinely don't know how the fuck they're doing that kind of crap. Like, fucking hell. I have 751 hours in Gary's Mod. That is my most played game ever. And most of that time was spent setting up stuff for videos, which is why I have so many hours. I didn't play most of those hours, and to be fair, when it comes to Gary's Mod, that's a freebie for a lot of people, because 90% of your time in Gary's Mod isn't actually having fun. Alright, that's Gary's Mod in a nutshell. The only game in this list that has a legitimate amount of hours spent, that's like, okay, this is how much time I actually spent in it, and I played and enjoyed every hour of it, was Kenshi, which I have 190 hours in, and I played every one of those hours. Like, I know that for a fact. I didn't, like, leave that game on overnight or something like that. I want to play Kenshi again, man. 400 in Terraria. Right now I have 187 in Terraria, so Terraria's going to overtake Kenshi in the next day or two, because I've been playing offline. And that'll happen. I got 182 in Final Fantasy 14, even though I don't play that game anymore. At least not right now. Isaac, I have 300. Isaac, I probably have actually about 500 hours. If you're, like, counting all the other versions of the game and counting the old game, etc., etc., etc. What makes you not play multiplayer shooters like Rainbow Six? Well, Rainbow Six, the reason I never played Rainbow Six very much is because the servers are so fucking bad that I would be shot around corners like I was being attacked by a guy from the movie, Wanted. That's why I didn't ever play Siege. Okay, because I'd be hanging out, and I'd watch a guy aim away from me and headshot me and instantly kill me. So I stopped playing that game fucking post-haste, okay? But no, I don't find much enjoyment out of playing competitive shooters in general. I don't like what I become when I play those. I like battle royales, but I also don't like what I become when I play those, and I don't like what I become in front of friends when I play those, in that I become a shaky, jumpy, like goblin. I don't handle battle royales very well because I get jumpy. I'm a good Tarkov boy in that I'm good at hiding and sneaking around. What about Apex Legends? Apex looks pretty fun. I played it once with Kraken and I think Alex in like a stream. And I think it was Alex. And he really picked on me. He bullied me like hard on that stream, and I was like, oh man. Can't believe he fucking bullied me live on stream for not being good at Apex Legends. He called me like a lot of names. He's literally screamed at me, like completely out of nowhere. He like screamed at me, like, you fucking asshole. I hate you. Like, you can't fucking even shoot your gun right. You are the reason we are losing the game. Tomato Gaming, and he like just kept screaming at me and yelling. And then I was like, I'm gonna go. And then like I left the call, and he kept screaming at me. Like once I was gone, and they replaced me. He just kept yelling. So yeah, I've got a weird relationship with Apex. I like watching other people play Apex. All right, if you want to know my underground viewing cycle on Twitch, all right, I will just go and fucking watch people play battle royales because I'll never play them on my own. But I find it extremely relaxing to watch other people play battle royales. I'm a person that will watch a uninterrupted 7 hours of a battle royale game on someone else's stream because I'm just listening to it in the background. I can't play it on my own though because I will fucking have like a heart attack and die. I'll actually have it. I'll die. So. Ninja, bro, you know I'm out there. I'm the same way with Tarkov. Tarkov, here's the thing though, chat. In battle royales, eventually you have to kill someone. In Tarkov, I've barely killed anyone. I'm like a fucking ghost out there, dude. I've crouched in corners, and had like packs of guys walk right next to me, bump me, look around, be like, "What the fuck was that?" And like, they won't notice that the big pile of clothes in front of them is actually a guy named me, who's carrying all the loot from the room they're trying to loot, and then they're like, "Leave." I like don't move. I'm like a fucking. I take my hands off the keyboard and I seize up, like a chameleon. Of course, Tomato is a rat, dude. Look, here's the thing, okay. Being a rat is a fucking talent in Tarkov, because not everyone can do it properly. Okay? I have more fun in Tarkov playing alone or in two-mans, because anything more than that, in chat, what happens to me is I go, "Is that my friend? Wiggle, wiggle," and then they don't wiggle and I instantly get killed because the guy that I was looking at was a guy with a gun that wanted to kill me, you know? So, well, yo, when we playing Warzone though, where we dropping? Dude, here's the problem with Warzone, Gmart. It's like 1,000 gigabyte download. I don't know if that's ever on my fucking docket. I don't know if that one's ever on the docket. That's like 2,000 gigabytes. Just buy a new SSD for it. I have file space. It's just, here's the problem with gigantic download size games, chat. You feel compelled to play it because it's taking up download space. I don't like feeling forced to play a game because of how much file space it's holding in my PC hostage, you know? Like, that's my problem, is that when I download a game that's 500 gigabytes, now I better play it. I better be playing it, because that's a lot of space that I just spent downloading. That's the problem. Baby internet speed, I understand. Gmart, I have fiber with 1,000 down or some shit, and my Comcast internet is 800 down, and I've got 200 up on both of them. It's not about the internet speed, it's the principle. $1,000 kilobytes. 2 PC setup be the way. Yeah, chat. I had some spooky shit happen last night. I was playing VR. Legit. I've been fucking around with hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades with like mods, like just chilling out in my free time, feeling like John Wick, fucking taking down everything in like that game. And my fucking PC like actually shorted and turned off. Because I think running AC at the same time as VR on that PC for some reason, like, actually forced it to turn off. I gotta, like, look into the power system in my room. Because, like, now, here's the good thing. I deliberately have seen this I've seen this happen before. So my stream PC and the Wi-Fi and the Ethernet are all on a different line. So when the game PC and all the hardware for that goes off, the stream would never turn off. That's what I have it set up to do. So like I've had the breaker flip for like the stuff in this room, which I need to figure out because I think my power box like actually isn't enough to handle all my hardware anymore. But well, with the AC, it can't handle it. But I'm not in any danger of the stream ever shutting off. It would just be like, oh shit, I have to turn back on my PC, and that's gonna be like fucking 2,000 minutes of watching like circles spin, you know? Sounds like it drew too much power. Yeah, yeah, you might be right. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. You're smart. There's this part in the OST for this game where just like fucking nothing happens for a while. Lol, I wait 20 minutes for my Sims to load. Dude, make no mistake, I'm not here to pick on you, but I'm gonna say something, okay? Don't take it personally, because I'm not here to pick on you. I don't know how I feel about anyone that I ever hear that plays The Sims to play it. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it feels like it is a sort of guys, it just feels like a purgatory sort of deal, The Sims. You know, like, I don't mean like streaming it. I mean like you turn on The Sims to play it. It just feels like a purgatory. You know? Just joining and he's already picking on The Sims. There's nothing about it that I necessarily dislike other than EA making every DLC, making 1,000 DLC for it and then charging $40 for every single one. You can't buy that game without spending $8,000 on it. But it's just like, dude, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a game to me. And I'm not trying to pick on you because I totally get the appeal of it. But to me, it's like, I can't imagine ever playing The Sims. Gatekeeping in 2021. Dude, I've elaborated like 12 times that that's not what I mean. It's not a game, it's a simulator. I guess it's just like when it comes to a game that fucking like, I don't know, there's not much, to me there's not much depth to it. Maybe there is, I really haven't given it much of a look. But every single time I see someone play The Sims, they're usually using mods to add even more depth, and then what they do is right click on someone and there's a button called like fucking like super murder with a chainsaw, and then they just cut them all, like cut them in half, and then like everyone laughs and the streamer laughs. He's like, ha 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 ha. I've done it again. I've won the game, and then they fucking leave. And then a guy comes into the room and goes Babadoobie, and then he fucking explodes because there was a gas leak or something. And I paid $5,000 for that to happen because I need all the DLC. Like, might as well play RimWorld. Dude, I think I've given up. You know what got me finally giving up on RimWorld until like better mods come out for the new stuff? And I don't even know if it was necessarily, I don't know what caused it, but I had a fucking massive influx of mechanites. And I was like, well, I'm at the tech level where I can make mortars. Psych. You fucking asshole, not anymore. That's not how it works anymore. I know there's a way to change it apparently in the settings, but it pissed me off because I was like, I'm gonna make mortars, I'm gonna deal with this my way. Because I like deliberately speed tech to this. And it's like, you're gonna need fucking reinforced barrels. I'm like, well, I'm incredibly high tech now. Surely I can craft my own. Psych again, jackass. Not shit. Not in this one, asshole. You're gonna have to go out there into the world and trade them to get them. I've never been, it's my problem that in RimWorld, I've never been much of a like outside traveler. I like the isolationist, seal myself into a tomb and let the NPCs come to me. So I'm just like every time, cause dude, whenever I send someone out into my society, like out into the world, they immediately have an instant mental break and start screaming and fuck up everything. Like, my guys can't go 10 seconds away from home before they start crying that they don't have their special bed anymore. Which is realistic. I'll be honest, that's the most realistic part of the whole game. But I hate it. I hate thinking about the travel thing. So I was just like, you're telling me I have to go trade with other nations to get the reinforced barrels that apparently they can make, but I can't? And that's the only way I kill these mechanoids that will eventually fucking destroy everything on my entire goddamn block? Because I don't have the firepower or the numbers to fight them otherwise without basically building like a super elaborate kill zone through like making a maze around them. I was like, nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah, I'm done. I'm gonna go play Terraria. And so I did. Just turn down the difficulty. Dude, I was playing on the second difficulty below hardest, but like the point isn't that was hard. The point was that a random change in the newest expansion made it so I couldn't make the one cure to that problem, which I didn't understand why they changed it. You know, that, like, it's a small nitpick, but it's stuff like that that makes me not want, like, it's stuff like that when there's so many small things that can go wrong in a game like RimWorld that are the things that make me stop playing it, you know? Like, just pisses me off. Mechanoids sort of remind me of the fungal guys from Cataclysm, you know? Like, I get enough mechanoids in my area in RimWorld and I'm like, it's time to restart the whole game. It's over. Like, fucking 12 mechanoid ships have just landed in my general area. It looks like it's over. You remind me of the fungal guys from Cataclysm. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Mixing EMP with snipers kinds of works. Yeah, I know there are ways to do it, chat. Like, believe me, I'm like aware that there are ways I could do it, but like, when I've already got so much other stuff I have to juggle because all my colonists are angry all the time about bullshit because of religion, and they barely even want to fucking work, and I'm already struggling so much just to keep them happy while I'm converting them. I finally get them there, and then the game's like, and then I'm finally like, oh, thank God, it's easy to make mortars. I got this. And then it's like, oh, fuck you. You can't do that anymore. That's against the rules. It's like, oh my God. You know, it's like that's the kind of stuff that I would mod back. Or like, I think there's like an option you can set in like the dev options to fix that setting that makes mortars cost like a new resource. Cause it's like stuff like that. Religion that you made that you decide what they do and don't like. Hang on, Fearless. Since you don't get it, I'll explain it for you. It's not about the religion I made that's the problem. The problem is that every single person that comes into a colony in RimWorld has their own unique religion. Where they say, for instance, hi, I have nowhere else to go and you're not allowed to kick me out. You'll have to kill me if you want me to leave, which will cause a big moral debuff to everyone in your colony. And also, if you dig any dirt, I'm going to immediately tantrum and destroy all of your medical supplies. Thank you for having me. Get another 3 people like that coming in back to back to back. Hi, you can't kick me out and I am staying for good. And also, I don't like it if we eat plants. I see you have a farm. Can I tell you about why that's wrong? Okay, welcome. If you eat any of the plants in this farm, I will immediately take minus 19 more morale. I will. And then here comes next guy. Here comes Johnny. Hi, thank you for having me. I will not leave. I see that you have any animals at all. I hate that. We're better than them. We're humans. We don't need animals. And that's like 3 people in a row doing that, and they all have a different thing that they hate. You can send them on lone caravans without supplies. I know of all the chat. Believe me, I could draft them and firing squad them. Like, it would be so easy. The point is that it's annoying. Because, like, my religion wasn't even that crazy. It was just, like, it's just annoying. But I've already talked about this. I hope that explains it to the person that was just, like, thought that I was complaining because I picked, like, hyper-nudist, transhumanist, fucking mole men religion that cuts out their own eyes. Because that is not what I was running, you know? I was running something very basic, where people are just complaining about the most simple, normal, like, expected RimWorld features. You know what? It just makes me want to play Dwarf Fortress. I've been considering picking it back up again. That's I haven't played a little bit. I'm still waiting to stream it until the new thing comes out, the Steam thing, which will happen in 2025. But when that does, oh, I'm gonna stream it. Oh, I'm gonna stream that. You know I'm gonna stream that. Maybe in current year. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. It's never a good sign when a game says time is subjective. The only game with a more dire fucking release date than that is the new one by the fucking Paradigm dev, where the release date just says when the four moons of Zagreus align and the Messiah Kidris returns, which I don't know how to understand that, but I'm excited nonetheless for his next game too. But like, I don't know. I think that means at least another 5-6 months on the docket. Have you thought about playing Civ 6 with other people again? Chat, I can promise you one thing that you will never see on the stream. Write it down. All right? Write it down, because I don't want people to ever get it twisted. The idea of playing a 4X game with friends fills me, makes me feel like I'm gonna vom. It makes me gag a little bit. Okay, I'm never doing it. Ever. I never did it the one time. And even playing a 4X game solo makes me want to vom, because that is genuinely a game that can be very easily backseated by obnoxious little shits. And I don't really want to do it. So 4X games are not my cup of tea for stream. It's going to be awful. And I'm not going to do it. Every time I played a 4X game with friends, it boils down to this. Everyone's having fun, but there's always got to be one person that's the warmonger in a 4X game, even with friends. Because that's just 4X games. That's just how it works. And no one has fun the second one person starts getting bullied. Because everyone's like, well, why are they bullying that guy? And it's like, yeah, it's the game. They can. Why are they bullying that guy? There's no realm to get rid of that innate fucking toxicity that comes out of a game like that. So, not very fun to me. The only way I play 4X games with friends is if I play like fucking Civ and I just do money. I play 4X games and I play money build. I play economy jackass. That just pays people to not attack him. Because and they say, pay me 25% of your income, and I pay them $500, and they say, haha, thanks, idiot. But really my maximum income is actually $5 trillion, and I paid them pennies, and they just didn't know. How could they possibly know? Owned. They never stood a goddamn chance. Endless Legend had a whole faction on that. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I played it. I played some Endless Legend before with friends. We stopped before it actually got to the meat of like the factions, but it was fun to get into arguments with someone over VoIP and just yell, "You're banned!" And they just start saying no, and then I ban them from the free market because there's nothing they can do to stop me from saying, "You're banned from the markets!" And then I ban them from the markets. There's nothing you can do if someone just yells, "You're banned from the markets." No, I didn't get much into the bulk of that game, and I sort of sucked at it. But there was no skill gap. There's no skill required to walk into the market and put a big sign up that says "This guy not allowed," big cross on their face. That was all I did. I hid in a corner, and whenever someone would shit talk me, I banned them from the market on the spot. Someone was banned every day. Always banning people from the market. Yeah, right. You're banned. Would you ever play Star Citizen on stream? Dude, every time I've watched a friend play Star Citizen on stream, they spend most of it crashing, reconnecting, and walking back to their ship. So, for now, no. I shit you not, every time I've watched a friend on Star Citizen, they are sitting in their bedroom at like a space station because they've crashed again. I don't know how the fuck I would keep entertainment up on a stream when I'm getting angry about that. I can't. The only reason some of them play that game is because they put $500 into it. And they have to. At that point, they have to. They have to put time into it. They put $500 into it. bed makes it look fun. You mean the video? Well, it's easy to cut around bugs. I've made tons of buggy pieces of shit look fun. I'm not saying Star Citizen will always be sort of a buggy piece of shit, but it's a buggy piece of shit right now. And will stay that way for a while. It's not a scam, it's just like, it's buggy because it's a big fucking thing. That's in basically pre-alpha to me still. Most space games are kind of sucky. The problem with space games is that it's impossible to create a fun, realistic amount of scale without running out of development time and making a buggy piece of shit instead. You're either A, making a small scale space game where everything has a lot of detail, or you're making a very large scale space game where everything has, you know, very little detail. At least as far as 3D sort of exploration space games are concerned. I know Star Sector exists, but that's not really the same. That's not really what I'm talking about. There's a new space MMO coming out tomorrow. Wow, I wonder if any MMO that's come out in the last fucking 3 years has been good. Probably not. So I have no expectations for this one. Because MMOs are impossible to make at this point, and I don't trust any dev to make a good one because they can't. Does Shadowbringers count? Final Fantasy does not count. No, it does not. New World, kind of fun. Alright, this could sound like bullying, but I don't want to play a mobile game. I looked at that and I saw I had 3 moves, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it. That looks like a real fun MMO. All 3 moves and like 4 weapons. You get like what? Axe, sword, small hammer, and like bow? 6. There it is, dude. Even better. You can tell it's made for mobile just by looking at it. For like 10 seconds, you're like, oh, that's a mobile game MMO, huh? Amazon they're trying to cover it up, but that's a goddamn mobile game. On a bullying rampage. I mean, I feel like it's difficult to deny that it's an incredibly simplistic combat system in that MMO. New World, I mean, just look at the UI. You have 3 buttons. That's not enough to build a genuinely compelling MMO gameplay loop, in my opinion. Simple is often good. I disagree as far as MMOs are concerned. I think it's important to have some more depth there than that. Combat's not too bad, though. I don't know, most of the stuff I've seen from that game does not look very good. Does it matter if it's fun? To me, it does. You guys are forgetting this is like my opinion. To me, it does. To me, I want some more depth in my MMO combat than that. In an MMO, yes, it does matter. 6 weapons, like 6 move sets or whatever, and like fucking 3 moves per weapon, I'm good. That's not gonna do it for me. Because I've played better that have more like more compelling stuff than that. You know? RuneScape is more complex. Alright, don't you ever come in here and be like, RuneScape combat is more complex. Don't you ever. That's not fair. Alright, I've seen RuneScape combat. That shit makes my ears leak brain, okay? Don't even fucking go near that shit and try to tell me that even, like, no one's coming in being like, RuneScape combat's fucking epic, dude, or RuneScape combat fucking sucks, dude. It's its own freaky fucking thing, and I don't even want to look at it. Didn't the devs say New World would be pay to win eventually? I don't know about that. I mean, that's a pretty wild fucking statement to be like, hey guys, just so you know, in like a month, we're gonna sell pay to win. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. Anyone remember Mabinogi? Is Mabinogi the people who made MapleStory? And Maple Story too? Is that those people or is that something else? Yes. Yeah, I don't, no, but same owner company. Dude. I don't think I've played a single Korean MMO that I've liked, like genuinely liked. And I played a lot of Black Desert, but that was because I felt I felt a compulsion to keep playing because I had a sunken cost that I needed to try to regain, and I was never going to get it out. I was never getting the fucking gain out of that. I think I just, like, after Black Desert, I was like, I think I get it, and it's not for me. I get why people do like it. I thought I got it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't connecting the dots for me. And again, I'm not a huge MMO person, so maybe I'm not the person to ask about MMOs. Dude, I've been tweeting more often lately against my better judgment because I want to start building e-clout. Someone said I didn't have enough e-clout about a week ago. They started saying, Tomato, you don't tweet on Twitter. You're not building any e-clout. Like, how are you supposed to, like, function out there in society without e-clout? And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone. And they added me another 4 times. They said, tweet more on Twitter. You're gonna lose relevance. And I said, what do you mean? It's like, you're already irrelevant. In 5 seconds, yeah, you're already irrelevant. And you have to post things. So I started tweeting things. And the newest one, guys. Dude, I literally go on Twitter and just sit there for 2 minutes and just look around my room and just desperately think about what happened today. And people think that it's fucking funny. And, like, it's not funny to me, is the thing. People, like, laughing it up because I talked about, like, a delivery person literally driving by my house, staring out the window at me. All right, I left that out because I ran out of characters. At me. I was looking out through the window and I nodded. I was like, hell yeah, there's my food. They stare at me, they like look at they scope out my house and they speed away. I never got my food. I've had like I have like a Joker moment a day lately, okay? Like every day I have a Joker moment. Like I got so mad. I got so mad because exactly 2 minutes later, my food was canceled. All I can think is that he like realized he didn't grab the right food or he delivered the wrong thing and didn't have the guts to bring out the wrong meal while I was at the window watching him do it. Like that's all I could think about. Was that like he was like, oh fuck, he's gonna see that I'm gonna bring out like a pizza instead of your real food. Did you reorder it? Chat, out where I live, if I don't get my food ordered by 9, it's not getting to me because everywhere closes. So it was 9:30 at this point. It was like the last chance I had of that day. So no, I didn't get food that night. I didn't get anything delivered. Fucking cruel. That was my 12th Joker moment this week. But yeah, I urge you all right, go to my Twitter and constantly fucking feed me dopamine, all right? Because it's how I survive now, okay? I don't even look at anything that happens on it, but surely this will appease that one person that said I'm not earning enough e-clout, all right? Nah, Twitter sucks. You suck. You have an underscore in your name. Way to cheat. You're cheating. Oh no, he's hooked. Dude, I literally, look, here's the thing. Apparently my net value as a streamer is directly in relation to how much Twitter engagement I receive, okay? You guys gotta believe me. I've been told many times by many people my net value none of it matters. Nothing else matters. It's exclusively Twitter engagement. Okay? Besides, I have a game plan. I have a plan for the Twitter. I have a plan. but I can't tell you. It's not ready yet. Selling it? Oh, that'd be good. That's good backup. What's the current market evaluation of Tomato Gaming? The markets seem to believe that I have about $12 million. If you want the market evaluation of me, they're convinced that I'm still earning about $1 million a year off of YouTube. That's not exactly true. The markets, the markets are convinced of many things about me that I don't think are exactly true. Net worth 4 days ago, Tomato Gaming has an estimated net worth of about $100,000. Where'd you get that one from? Four days ago, Google? Dude. Don't ever look, let me tell you it like this, okay? As far as Twitch is concerned, it's pretty easy to tell. You can find out very easily on any streamer that says how many subscribers they have, a pretty good ballpark of their income, right? That's easy. When it comes to YouTube, assume that unless they have 1 million views of video, they are making about $100 a week. And I shit you not. Like, unless there's the alternative option where they are uploading multiple times a week. If they're uploading multiple times a week, then if they're getting, say, 20 to 30,000 views of video, they're making a comfortable amount. But unless they're doing that exact thing, they're earning about $100 a week. Chat, my old YouTube channel makes actually is an inconvenience to me as far as finances are concerned, because it's one more thing I have to put on my tax documents. It costs me more time. Like, I'd rather save like the 20 minutes that it takes to plug in that information, my forums, than actually get like the fucking check in the mail for like my old YouTube channel. Like that's where I'm at. Just donate it to charity and write it off. Yeah, I guess they'd like the $5. Dude, that's like when the government fucking mailed me like a fucking spooky letter in the mail that was like, hey dude, just so you know, you got some savings this year. We took a little too much off the top. We got you covered though. Here's some money. And they gave me a check for $2.45. A fucking check for $2.45. Probably the letter along with the gas it took to take it to me breaks the amount of money that's gonna be worth. Just simply driving that to a bank is gonna burn that goddamn money for me. Like, it's just sitting on the table. I don't even know what to do with it. And I know for a fact if I let it void, they're gonna send me another. So eventually I gotta get rid of this thing. Cause the government's gonna be like, hey man, saw you didn't cash the $2.45, kinda cringe. Thought we had an agreement here. Thought we were doing you a solid by tossing you that $2. Let me hook you up with another. Frame the check. That'd be pretty cool. Mail it back. I wish, dude. Fucking hell. It just made me mad. It just makes me mad. Your banking app should let you deposit by camera. If that's a thing, that is a fucking unbelievable, wild thing. That's not, no. That sounds crazy. It's a thing. Wow, that doesn't sound exploitable in any way. That doesn't sound extremely sketchy. It's normal now. Dude, look, at this point in my life, man, you could very casually fake every part of my signature very easily and take all my money, and I might not even notice. God knows a bank wouldn't. You squiggle some shit, I'll be like, that looks like my squiggle. I don't remember taking, all of my money out, but maybe I did. Tomato, you're an actual grandma. Chat, I don't get checks. I work in digital fields. Every piece of money I make is automatically direct deposited. So like, why would I ever need to use this weird phone app camera thing for my like checks that I'm getting given? I don't get checks. I never have. I used to get checks from Disney back in like 2014. In junior year of high school, I'd get checks from Disney because I worked with Polaris. Or I guess more specifically, I worked with RPM, which was technically Polaris. So I'd get checks with Mickey Mouse on it. And people would be like, why the hell are you getting checks from Disney? And I'm like, because I technically work for them. Little did they know Disney didn't give one singular shit about me. I was like dirt to them. But, I mean, Disney got owned by us so fucking hard. Disney got owned by YouTube so fucking hard, dude. The greatest scam that ever took place. I think I've told this before, but I'll tell it again since it's a pretty quick story. You guys remember Polaris? You guys remember Polaris? Back on YouTube, it was like a network back in the day. Remember how Disney bought it? Like purchased it, and then nothing ever happened with it ever again afterwards? Yeah, here's the thing. It's actually really fucking funny. It was like the greatest scam that ever took place. The people that sold Polaris to Disney led Disney on to believe that they legally owned every channel under Polaris, including my own. They basically told Disney that Disney had full agency over all of these brands. And when Disney gave them the money, they fucking bailed out. They disappeared into the mist. And Disney was left with this pile of fucking contracts where they couldn't, like Disney would could basically contact me and say, hey, I don't like that you're doing this. We own you. Now do this. And I'd be like, ha 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 ha. What the fuck did you just say? And then I'd go on with my life because Disney doesn't actually own anything. So like Disney just looked at all these papers once they bought it for like, I think some insane amount of money for what it was actually worth. And they like looked at all these papers and they were like, wait a minute, this is bullshit. And then they just like quietly like smothered Polaris with like a pillow. They just quietly put it down. Dude, as far as I'm concerned, owned, Disney. Fucking owned. Completely and utterly owned. It was funny because, like, I had met the people that pulled this ultimate scam and then disappeared on, like, trips before because, like, they were Polaris people and you'd go to, like, conventions and stuff and you'd go to, like, the Polaris section. They'd be there, like, introducing themselves to people that worked for the company or, like, were contracted to the company. So, like, I met the people that did this scam. Fucking owned. Did they get away with it? I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, hey, as far as I'm concerned, if there's a company you're gonna scam for some money that I'm not gonna feel very bad about, it's gonna be Disney. Fucking... It's all legal. It's Disney's fault for not doing the research. Like, they didn't, like, lie. Disney just didn't fucking check their own sources. That's on them then, you know? Which makes it all the funnier. People feel sympathy for any corpos? I sure fucking hope not. I sure fucking hope not, because Disney, it was over $500 million as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So they basically just bought the name of a company. Yeah, and then like then they realized that no, they couldn't make anyone at the company do Disney things. So they were like, fuck. Well, we have a now what do we do? Good shit. Good fucking shit. Where's your cut? Nowhere. My cut was the funny story I got to tell on stream. And maybe some Twitter clout, I don't know. Maybe I might have talked about it once on Twitter and like gotten some like fucking retweets and like some like, haha, that's a like from me at Tomato Gaming. My e-clout climbed. It bloated a little bit. Likes. That's gonna be a like. Legally Disney property streamer. Not anymore. Not anymore. I am free from most corporate influence. Aside from like Twitch. But that's sort of an unavoidable reality that I get emailed scripts every day from Bezos himself telling me what to and to not say. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. You're not supposed to read that part. You don't know that. How else are we supposed to subvert your fucking expectations by making you believe that it's a joke if I don't read it out loud and read the script exactly as it said right now? Haha, guys, it's just me doing a goof. Hee hee. Hee hee ha laughs. Tomato is just a Bezos puppet. Yeah, well, hey, chat. All right. If it gets me money, I like money. I will take money. NeoGoo123, thanks for the $5. Hey, this is Polaris, so about that cut we owe you. Yo! $5 from the staff at Polaris. That's my cut. It finally came in, dude. Yo, I can finally rest. I can retire. It paid off. Years of hard work. Paying off. More money than the government? Yeah, well. Oh, I know I'm a little sleepy still. I gotta turn on my light that replicates the sun and burn my corneas straight off of my eyes. There we go. Now I can't see, but my brain is gonna start believing it's daytime. Here we go. Need that vitamin D. Need to get that vitamin D. Finally, $7. But Tomato, it is daytime. Not in my closed-blinded fucking room. You don't have the blinds open ever when I stream? I got weirdo kids that spook around my lawn all the time. You think I want one of them fucking looking in here and seeing that I'm like a fucking world-famous, world-renowned streamer? I don't think so. World-renowned. World's famous though? Dude, Chad, I go into someone's stream and I say, Omega though. People are gonna start posting fucking, like, fuck you assholes at me all the time because they recognize me, okay? I can do that anywhere. The infamous Tomato Gaming. Fucking Tomato Fortnite looking ass. Nah, dude, you know what's the worst one? Whenever I've gone to a Twitch chat and someone has read my name and immediately starts singing the Fortnite song and I fucking actually lose 12 years off of my life. And I fucking exit, but I still hear it in my fucking ears anyways. Dude. Twelve kills on the board right now. Someone please help me. Please. He's dying! He's dying! It's not a huge deal, Chad. It's just... Look. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's happened too many times. To the point where now it's like I'm being socially bullied by everyone. I can't go on Twitch anymore without someone breaking out. Just wiped out Tomato Town! My friend just got downed. I throw it away. I throw away my entire computer. World famous, world renowned streamer. Brandon Shambles, unable to recover. He just can't. Tomato Town Gaming. Dude. This taught me a valuable lesson about branding and copyrights. Because what I should have done was I couldn't get tomato, but I could get every single suffix after tomato and fucking trademark all of them. And I should have. Because then I would have had Tomato Town in the palm of my hand. And this never would have happened. So I missed I whiffed that one. That was a bungle. Say the line, Bart. Didn't Tomato play this already? There's like a lot of people that are very convinced I played this game before. And I haven't. I'm not sure why there's so many people that think I played this game. But it shows you're not a true fan. Yeah, not a real viewer, man. Not a real viewer. Not a real viewer. That's gonna be -7 on your report card. It's down with the other failures. Tomato Town is a reference to you. Dude, wouldn't that, I wouldn't be super thrilled about that if someone at Fortnite HQ was like, dude, really like watching Tomato Gaming, gonna add a reference to him in like my game I'm making. And then it just blew out into this, dude. I'd get fucking PO'd. You guys owe me. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if it's a reference. You ruined everything. Give me my money. How about that? John Fortnite? Give me my fucking money now. The Fortnite dev watching this is sweating bullets right now. Yeah, you better not let me ever find you, all right? Don't ever let me catch you. Watch your back. You 100% played this. I remember watching it. Oh, yeah? Are you sure? Because that's another -7 for you. I have a total, chat, of 47 minutes of this game on Steam. 47 minutes. And it started at 20 minutes earlier. I turned it on during the stream today. You played it on GOG. I haven't gone on GOG in fucking years. I used GOG last to buy Thief 2 because it was better to mod on GOG than it was on Steam. I don't even think Stanley Parable's on GOG. This is a bit, he's gaslighting us. No, you guys are gaslighting me. You fucking freaks. Yo, dude. You guys are making me so angry. Like, you guys are letting one fucking goblin in the chat freak you all out, okay? And now you're doing Amnesia RP. Like, I do fucking, god damn it. I wish that I could forget that I played a game entirely to the extent where I can literally just fucking delete it from my memory and play it again on stream, easy peasy. That'd be a real easy fucking life for me. They're confusing Superliminal with this 100%. You think? That was a good game. But it's not the same game. I wish I could forget Fallout New Vegas. Same. So I could play it again. And again and again and again. Alright, chat. Well, since you're so convinced that I played it, alright. Then I guess I can, then I guess I don't need to explain any of the game to you before I get into it right now. Alright? I guess there's no reason to worry about that stuff because I've already played it. Shut up, music. But say you were a person that's never played Stanley Parable before in your entire life, okay? I would tell you that this is a game about Stanley. There you go. You got there. We got there. Chat, we got there. We got there. Together as a team. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys listen to the sound of fucking keyboards. Okay. When I get back, all right, we're gonna play Stanley Parable, and then if I win it, okay, within 5 minutes I'm gonna turn on Fortnite and I'm gonna get a victory royale. I'll be right back. Yo, gamers! I heard voices in the background of like the fucking ambient audio, and I got like scared that there was like a video playing in the background that's been playing the whole time. I like actually like lurched and I was like, what the fuck is that? But it's just normal voices. Pumping video. Dude, alright, actually I worked out like I tend to nowadays, but I did arms yesterday. Yesterday was arm day. And I'm not gonna lie, actually. Not that I reached any sort of sexual gratification from pumping, but I will say that what I actually worked out, I think, harder yesterday than I had before because I kept thinking about Arnold Schwarzenegger saying that. Like every time Arnold was like, yeah, I reach actual ejaculation stage through pumping my arms, I was like, fuck, I'm struggling here already, and he's having way more fun than me. I better at least be able to do a little bit. Like I genuinely worked out harder last night because I got like angry that I wasn't enjoying it as much as Arnold enjoys it. Like I genuinely worked out harder because I kept thinking about Arnold. Like. was inspired. I was inspired. Chad, I did not reach any happiness, okay? There's nothing like that, of course. But it did make me angry, okay? And that anger made me work out harder, okay? I think seeing anyone say, I really like working out and I enjoy it, makes me feel like I have to also work out well, even if I don't enjoy it, because how could they be enjoying it? I have to do better than them and spite them. So I think by watching Arnold enjoy working out so much, it made me spite workout harder, and has made me spite workout harder the last like 4 days in a row. Out of like spite, because I'm like, what the fuck, asshole? How is he talking about how much he enjoys it? This pisses me off. I can't get there. The pain becomes an addiction. Dude, I can't even scratch my shoulders with my fucking arm right now. As in, like, I can't scratch. I used to be able to, like, scratch my own shoulder with my same arm a little bit, and now I can't even do that. It's, like, pissing me off. There are so many things I used to be able to do that now my body can't sustain. And I don't think it's because I built muscle mass. I think it's because my old joints and tendons are just fucking angry at me, dude. They're pissed. It's not about muscle mass. It's about the joints and tendons of my old body going, yeah, right. You're gonna try that one? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Well, whatever. Stanley, actually, hang on. I'm gonna make sure that, like, saves disabled. Okay, everything's good. Stanley. What's Stanley up to? Chat. First of all, Stanley. Pretty good name. Stanley's a good one. Not the best, but not bad. I'd give that name a 7 out of 10. That's a 7 out of 10 name. What's the best name? Best name's gonna be, best name's gonna be fucking, probably, Reginald. Yeah, probably a Reginald. Reginald. That's a strong name. Strong, powerful name. Reginald, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Let's play some Stanley's Parable. I should probably turn up my game for this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Sounds like heaven.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Maybe we just stay here and wait for the order to come in, Chad. You know? Maybe we don't go out there. It's only 6 a.m. I mean, maybe... Oh, wait, no, hang on. It's actually 11:30. I looked at that backwards. It's 11:30. Maybe the order just hasn't come in yet. We wait. We wait for now. Time limit. Chat, what does knowing the time help you? Okay? So you can know how much time you've wasted watching a stream? I don't think so. I'm gonna stay right here. Think he's gonna know if I just stay? You think he'll yell? Chat, I've never played this game. I'm going into this fairly fresh here. I know like the concept, but aside from that, I don't. Hello? Randy? Randy? It's me, Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone.
All?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Philip?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard
Anyone?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm gonna go check on Randy again. Randy?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the
Randy,
office.
open the door,
It didn't
man!
make a single difference, nor did it advance the story.
Randy, you in that blind spot, man? Randy! Come on. Sorry about that, Chris. I'm gonna... So we're gonna keep going for now. It's just nothing but white outside. You guys don't think I'm like dead or something, huh? Just dead? Like a dead guy? Hello? This computer's on. I turned it off. Well, that's good for power saving. We don't need that on right now. Username access. I turned it off too. I should make sure the other computers are turned off too. I don't want to waste any power. My boss would get very mad if we wasted power on these computers. All right. Okay, I'm saving the company money. That's gonna get me Employee of the Month. Randy, Paul, Sarah, Man, I've been in this exact situation before at real work, and sometimes everyone's just avoiding you. Sometimes it just happens because you suck. I think people might just be avoiding Stanley. Guys, okay, that's not good looking. Okay, that one's kind of spooky. Those chairs like that. Hello? Get in there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Wait a minute. His left? Okay, that's this way. I almost fucking got confused about what's left and right, though, for a second, chat. That wasn't like me thinking about subverting the narrator's instructions. I quite literally had to double check if I was going left, because I've never really been good at my lefts and rights. I'm like a toddler. I'm like a toddler. You know what, man? Sure, we'll follow this guy's instructions, you know. You can't do this to me, man. Okay. Stuck in the back rooms. Cheryl? Cheryl? Anyone? Really? No one? Really? 412? Oh, we passed the funny number then. 420 would have been back in the other rooms. Shit. Everyone?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a thick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Everyone is unique. You most of all. They're right. They're right. That's me. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts and slides, and charts. Okay. Next. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Most of the time, by the looks of things. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Okay. Please, no more chart. Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love the most about your boss, fill out in triplicate, and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates... What sort of kind of slide system is this? How much longer is this gonna go for? Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation for promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. All right. Here we have stuff about profits. New product. Graphs about things plus money. What is hot? Teenage demographic. Teenagers. You gotta sell to the teenagers, chat. They buy fucking anything. I know because I've seen it. All right? They'll give $5 a month to fucking random assholes on the internet. Like, casually. They don't connect the dots at how much money that overall will eventually pile onto. They only think about the immediate fucking dopamine hit. Bi-quarterly post-review. We need more/less reviews. 402 plus 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule, but I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Buying teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big Nat? Some sort of child trap? Big glue, a poor bunch of glue. Spill glue over on bucket. Bucket full of glue, spill it over. Teenagers. Size of demographic. Space between the teenagers. Man, we really want to fucking corner the teenage demographic, but I don't think anyone here knows how to do it. We do know charts, though. Help. Wait, what's this? Hang on, what is that? Help, I'm a post-it. Charles? Starting to connect the dots at what might have happened to this place. I don't know how to help you. Let's just get the hell out of here. Let's just leave. Let's leave. We're gonna leave. Let me in. Broom closet. Hang on.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah, you're right. Is what I would say.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Shut up! Hang on, I'm looking around. There's something in here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still
Quiet!
sitting in the broom closet.
Shut up!
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be just...
There is something to interact with, that's why he's saying
He's
it!
literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Don't cuss at me! Close this, I don't want it open. I want to find the exit, man. It's in here.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
I'm not even standing around, I want to leave.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
There's a
confused.
hidden pixel. It's a point-and-click walking simulator. There's a hidden pixel. It's in one of these bins. Thank you, Crystal Disc,
You
for the
realize
5
there's
gifted
no
subs.
choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked...
Dude, I'm
past the
donut
broom
walling him.
closet,
Crystal Disc,
then
thanks for
he
the
would have had
5
a
gifted
reason for
subs.
exploring it
Very
further.
kind of you, Crystal Disc. That's really cool. If anyone else wants to give me money, right now is the time you're gonna get the funny sound. I'm gonna give you the funny sound notification. Anyone, it's special deal.
Maybe to you, this is somehow its own branching path.
Billy
Maybe
Bob
when
Cletus,
you get
you've
a talk about
officially
this with a friend,
unlocked
you'll say,
funny
"Oh,
sound.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom
Huh?
closet ending was my favorite.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
I like the broom closet ending. Too.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really
Hollingly, thanks for the
probably
5
got
gifted
the job
subs,
because of
my
a family
man.
connection. That's
Hang on,
how
let me
stupid
shut
he
this
is.
guy up. Thanks, man. That's really good.
Stanley's
Hey,
addicted to
Bill
drugs
Monk,
and
thanks for the
hookers.
5 gifted subs too. And Crown Knight Cody, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. What's good? What's up, man?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yeah, hang on. Hold that a second.
Broom closet, explored it a bit. and we're
Jinxie
just
Boo
about to
Woo,
leave
thanks
because
for
there's
the
nothing
gifted
here
sub
but a
as well,
physical
man.
malady of
Ooh,
some
thanks for the
sort
gift. That's
shut
gonna be another
down
funny
your
sound.
central nervous system, and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Huh?
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the
Nah, but
long-term
really, the secret
sustainability
button
of
to
your
leave this
species. Please
closet
remove
is
their
in the
corpse
duct
from
tape.
the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
I'm
making
partially
sure they
convinced
understand
that there
basic
is a secret.
first-person
Blissful
video
Mizu,
game
thanks for the
mechanics
5
and
gifted
filling them in
subs.
on the
Blissful
history of
Mizu,
narrative
thank you very
tropes in
much.
video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
I can't jump, can
When
I?
you've done that, just step out into the
Nah, I'm
hallway.
not. Now you got me locked in here, basically. I'm not leaving. Now I'm here until you end the game for me, alright? It's just not happening anymore. I've been in here for too long. Yeah. So how all you been, though? Keep it simple, though. I don't want too many words. He can't live on the outside. I need structure. I need 4 walls. I need 4 walls, a floor, and a ceiling, and a door. I can't live out there. I can't survive. Chat. I can't survive. Besides, whenever I would walk by this door during work hours, Paul would stop me and he would point at it and say, "Don't ever go in there. You're not allowed in there." I didn't understand why he'd tell me I couldn't go in here. So this is where I'm gonna hang out now, in here. I was never allowed to do this before. There's,
Second place. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby who can handle control.
Wake up! Wake up, you ass! It's not over yet!
Particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Get out of my car! Hello? But really, this was Tomato's ending, and he stopped playing the game forever. Okay. All right, I'm going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Which way did he say? I said going upstairs? I didn't hear it. I actually didn't hear what he said. I'm gonna go downstairs then. I guess. I feel like this was my direction. Hello?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Huh?
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Pretty
and then
good
something
point.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Ah! All right.
This is all a dream.
This is a dream.
Oh, what a relief.
We're
Stanley
finally
felt.
there. We got
He
there.
finally found an answer.
We
An
got there.
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Guys, I'm hovering over
Now
the
voice
plug
was
for the computer.
describing
I'm not going to
itself
let him
being
escape.
considered by Stanley,
All right.
who found it particularly strange.
Well, not
I'm
frick
dreaming
Stanley,
about
dude.
a
He's not
voice
getting out.
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been.
No.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt
All right, it's fine. We're gonna.
on his skin.
I mean, I can still
press
see
of the
through this, and
mattress
we're
on his
still in
back.
this room. But
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
I do that all
wish
the
it to
time.
Be over.
I'm done washing the
Let me
dishes
go
in the
back to
dream. I
my
say I'm
job.
through with this dream.
Let me
Wake me up.
continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
I'm done with this one.
I want my apartment and my wife
I did all the
and
chores.
my job. All I want
done.
is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I am okay.
But really, though, he wasn't okay at all. Trapped in the dream realm.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone.
Ah!
Stanley.
Please,
I have a boss
someone!
in the office. I am real. Please,
Ah!
someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must. Can anyone hear my voice? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Here we
Rose,
go,
dressed,
everyone.
gathered her belongings,
Mariella's
and
the
walked
real
to her
one.
place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Stanley, no.
Although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
True.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. the very
The parasite
important people
has
whose
the
impressions of
parasite
her
has
would
traveled
affect
to
her
a new
forever,
host,
and
chat.
by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Stanley Parable. But really, Stanley wasn't dead at all, because that was all a dream. And really,
All of his co-workers were gone.
Stanley
What
was
could it
back
mean?
here again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna go
Stanley
upstairs
came
this
to a
time.
set of
I'm
two
not gonna
open
make the same
doors.
mistake
He
again.
entered the door on
I'm
his
gonna go
left.
upstairs. I'm not gonna fuck it up. I'm not gonna fuck it up this time. I went
Yet there
downstairs.
not
That
a
was my big
single
mistake.
person here either.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
going to go
office.
upstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss? Boss? Doing lovely. Wow. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. The executive bath. It's locked. Boss? Anyone? It's nice. Nice desk. It's all locked. Boss? Anyone?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
I'm not gonna break into that. That would be that.
But of course, Stanley couldn't
I'm not gonna
possibly
do
have
that.
known this.
That I'm in RP and that's fail RP. That's fail RP. I don't want to do that. Is there anything I'd like interact with? Cat. People.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad. 2845.
I'm cool.
Forgot, but it turns out that the
Oh, here we
emergency
go
override
again, man.
kicked
It's
in,
still
and the
funny.
door just
It's
opened
still
all
funny.
by itself,
6'9",
and Stanley got
6'9".
the hell along with the story.
6'9".
Well, whoop-de-doo.
I'm putting it in again. Bada bing. Yo! There it is. I did it. It's always funny. It's always funny. It's never not funny. All Stan? Other Stan that's not Stanley? Anyone? Guess we're going downstairs. Guess we'll have to go down into a loading screen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to
This
think of
elevator's only
himself,
one way.
to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Mind control. What the hell is that? No.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That's a trick. That's a trick. Boss!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Corporate really dropped the ball on naming their HR department, huh? Man, when chat's got it, they got it, man. They fucking got it when they got it. Ooh. Well, let's hit the camera button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, but isn't this like normal work stuff? This isn't even that shocking. This is like us, this is streamers, this is just Twitch HQ. This is Bezos in his fucking office watching all of us. This is normal.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
How dare they, chat? How fucking dare they? I am my own person.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Boss, we gotta talk.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Happy.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Happy.
For he would dismantle the controls
Sad.
once and for all.
Kinda grumpy. Okay, this one's Spooky Brimstone one. I'm gonna set it to, hang on, we got some, press that one. And that one, that's a 10. Home. Take me to the home screen, Alexa. Home. Reload. Reload. Take me to the home screen. I can't much or anything on any of these, chat. I'm gonna press the 5. I see a 4 over there. All right, I think I can turn this on. 4, 3. Okay, hang on. All these. What's this one? That one doesn't even do anything. Okay, we just gotta find all the boxes. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, we can do this. 1, 2. I know how to count. 3, 4, 4. I hope I didn't need to press something else before this. It's just gonna be really embarrassing when I like get to the last one and nothing happens. 4. It's gonna be like actually fucking mortifying if I get to the last fucking number and nothing happens. This is the part of the VOD I skip. Damn, take it easy, man. 5. And then I press the button. Okay, it didn't do anything. We've officially reached the part of the VOD where everyone can skip it. Don't worry. You can all leave now. Skip it. Skip this. VOD boys, skip the next 5 hours of the stream. You're not gonna need to catch any of this. But really, I walked into the mind control idol room because all of that was red herrings. It didn't matter. It was all distractions. Didn't matter. Because we had to turn it on
At last he found the source of the room's power. He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
On.
Oh, Stanley, You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I-
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take
I
control
will
of the machine
take
for yourself. Is
control
that what you wanted?
myself.
Control?
I will take control.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
I
Turn the
will take
controls
control
off
of the
and
system.
leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
I'm
afraid
taking
you don't have
control.
nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Shut up.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Wait, what?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA
Huh?
identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
I have to
about
follow
me.
these fucking. Hey, whoa. Shut the hell up, narrator. You can't fucking stop me from pressing escape, pussy. I'm panicking. Voltage control. Press any key to send power surge.
What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
It's saying everything's incorrect. I need 3
You're gonna
green.
die anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
I-
I erased them. I
Press
turned
a
off the
red
machine.
button.
I set you free. Of
3
course, That
times.
was merely in this instance of the story.
2.
Sometimes when I tell it, I
I can't read these fucking things on the screen.
Endless.
Put pinkish purple 4, but it has to have a 2 on it.
And then dying alone. Other
I don't
times,
see the
I let the
pinkish-
office sink into the ground.
G,
swallowing
fucking G.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this.
Only a minute
This
left.
version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try
I'm
to
looking
make
for a
sense of
pinkish
everything,
anyone
take
got
back
pinkish
the
purple
control
2 on the
wrested away
board?
from you. It's quite rich. I almost
Looking
hate
for a
to see
pinkish
it
purple
go.
2.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around
Looking for a
will be
pinkish
even
purple
better.
2.
My goodness, only 34
Pinkish purple
seconds
too.
left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to
Oh.
put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Thank you.
These are precious additional
Looking for the
saves.
pinkish purple 2.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
I don't think a pinkish
Dear
purple
me,
2
what's the matter,
exists.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this
3
big
with a
red button.
blue
Or
3.
this
We're looking
door.
for, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at a
Anything,
blue
something
3 on the
here will
board right
save
now.
me.
I'm looking for a blue
Why do you think
3.
that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One
For blue
sword?
3.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this
Looking for a blue 3.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Looking for everyone
But
looking
here's
for a
spoiler
blue
for you.
3 on the board.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only
for a
still
blue
playing
3.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you
Looking
made
for a blue
humble.
3.
This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
0521. There's no 0 big number, is there?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds.
No.
you have
Give me
left
another
to strike.
extension, man.
30 seconds until a big boom and then
Give
nothing.
me another extension, though.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you
Give me
let it go
give me
peacefully?
another extension on that,
Another
though.
choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me.
Yeah, leave right out the back door.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every single inevitable life as we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
You blew it. But they spelled blue like B-L-U-E, like the color blue. You blew it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
I'm not
entered the
listening to you
door on his
anymore, man.
left. This was not the correct way
I'm
to the
done with
meeting
him.
room,
He got
Stanley knew
mean
it
that time.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
You got
employee
mean.
lounge first.
Alright, I'm done
just to
playing along
admire
with
it.
him. You blew it. You blew it with me. Because we're not friends anymore.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a
Me and
few
him aren't
moments
friends
here
anymore.
in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, I left.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I completely ignore you. Everything you say, I'm gonna ignore.
Stanley was so bad at following
I hate him.
directions, it's incredible he
I
wasn't
hate it.
fired years ago.
Done listening to him. I do my own thing now. I'm my own man. I'm gonna prove it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Ruh!
foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. A soft wind
You don't
blew
own me.
outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
You don't own me. No one owns me. I'm my own man. I'm Stanley.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Shut up.
this was not the correct way to
Pussy.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Yeah,
wanted to
I
stop
know
by
it's
the
perfectly
employee
well.
lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
I'm not looking at
this room.
I'm out.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
I
his
don't
left.
think so.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Shut up.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Shut up.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story.
I'm not gonna
has
let him
been
take
about
me. I'm not even
nothing
gonna go
but
there.
you all this
I'm not even
time.
going there for him. I'm not doing anything he wants me to do.
Someone you've forgotten? Really? I was
Fuck
in the
you,
middle
I
of
give him the
something.
middle
You
finger,
have
I'm running.
Zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
I stumble down the stairs.
let me prove that I'm on your side.
All right.
Give me a chance.
All right. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Son of a bitch. I see what's gonna happen here. So you want me to go through the red door, but you think I'm gonna do what you don't want and go through the blue door. So now I'm gonna go through the red door because you want me to go through the blue door because you're trying to get in my head, narrator, and it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work on me. He's saying red door because he's set up something in red door. The red door is the right way because he made blue door like there's like a gun around that corner. A guy with a gun around that corner. I'm taking red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
He's playing cool, but
That
he's
I
not.
really
He's not. He
have
didn't think
wanted
I'd
you
do
to
that.
Be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here, running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Hang on, what the-
Don't you see that it's
what
killing
happened?
us, Stanley?
How did he?
I wanted to stop. We would be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here.
I'm a hamster in a wheel. What is that? The void? What is this? What is all this? What is all this? You got played, son. Son, I'm calling you from my mobile phone, my Nokia phone. I'm calling in. I just wanted to let you know you got played. It's over. It's over. Oh. It's the void. I've been shadow realmed.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Where am I?
Here.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I feel... No.
I don't know you!
Where are you going?
That's my purse! Help me!
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs.
Someone help
if
me!
you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
I
We'll lose
stumble up all
of
the
this.
stairs like an idiot.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
It's the only way out, child. It's the only way out. I'm gonna do a flip when I do it too. No! Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
you lived. You have me worried.
Ow!
Now. No.
This ain't the first time I've had to do
What are you
multiple
doing,
jumps
Stanley?
to take my health
Please,
down,
I'm
man.
asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Here I go again. Ow!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
This is what you get
God.
for embarrassing me in front of my
How much
chat with
you
a
dislike
presumably
my game?
unsolvable
You'll
puzzle.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of
But I got bullied back there. I'm not
willing
letting
to
you do it
kill
again.
yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Nah, man, it's not about that. It's just that, like, I gotta. Come on, man. All right, let's. Ow!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
That's what he sounds like, dude. That's what he sounds like, dude.
Well, this one is yours.
This guy's a bad DM. All right, that's what he is. He's a bad DM. Like, I'm the psycho, chaotic, neutral character who wants to, like, fling himself off of a bridge to see if he gets, like, any, like, cool stuff at the bottom of the bridge. And the DM, instead of playing with me in the space I've gone, is like, well, I guess that you die. I guess that at the bottom there's nothing down there, and then you go back to my story? And I say, no, I don't want to do that. And then Vert fucking flings himself back off of another cliff to look for more treasure.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
It doesn't even let you finish the line at the end. It, like, cuts it off. Verp dies in this one. I hope you're
Soft
happy,
wind
Tomato.
blew
I
outside
am.
And perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I think the cutoff is intentional. Well, it shows more subtitle. So I don't necessarily think that's true.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah, man, I'm doing
This
my
was
own
not
thing.
the correct way to the
No,
meeting
no, no,
room,
no,
and
no, no.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
This time I'm gonna subvert.
Perhaps
I'm
he
gonna
wanted to
ignore
stop
him the
by
whole
the
time. He
employee
can go to
lounge
hell.
first,
All
just
right?
to admire
I'm not
it.
done bullying him.
The lounge
I'm
was
not done bullying
sublime,
him.
a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
I'm
left.
not done bullying this guy yet. I'm doing it all the way this time. The whole thing.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Shut up.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Tomato really got traumatized by the button play, huh? It was fucked up.
Someone else can be difficult.
People
But
were
the
telling
fact
me I
is
couldn't
that
see the color
story
of the
has
button,
been
and that's
about
why I wasn't
nothing
able to
but
do it.
you
People were like,
all
wow.
this time.
People were literally going, wow, this is a bad puzzle for some idiot that's colorblind like Tomato. You fucking asses! This guy can't even find the bluish button. You can't find the bluish button with the 10 on it because you can't see blue.
Why, I I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to
Yeah,
help
whatever
you
you
to show
say,
you
old
something
man.
Beautiful. Look,
Whatever you
let
say,
me
old
prove
man.
it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Yeah, all right.
Give me
all
a
right,
chance.
All right, all right.
Now listen carefully, this
All
is
right,
important.
all right.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Anyways, I went to the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
So anyways, I walked through the blue door again, and I kept doing it. Try it again, all right?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
I walked all the way around to the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
And then I
You wanna
doubled
know
back
so
to the red
badly
door.
What's out there? You want to find out what
Damn
lies
it!
at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Is he colorblind? Shut up, Chad. I'm being
You
gaslit.
see? There's nothing
You
here.
guys are gaslighting me
Haven't even
so
finished
hard.
loading this
Fuck
section of the
you.
map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? I do
DM.
not think I put a lot of time into
Whatever
that.
you say, DM.
And in the end, it
So
was all
anyways,
for
I
nothing,
stabbed him.
because
I
this is
stabbed
what
the
you
main
wanted to see.
character.
Help me here, Stanley.
I
Help
stabbed the main
elucidate
character and I
strange
stole his
unworldly
wallet.
desires of yours.
And I got
What
2
would have
levels
made
for
this
it.
game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design. and you
At
can
tomato
give me some
shit
feedback.
player.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I didn't like it. I feel confused and aimless.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had
All right,
reservations.
that's gonna be-
You saw
that's gonna
ways
be
the
a
game
one-
could
that's gonna be 2
improved
ones
to
if you
more
keep
fully
complaining.
express itself mechanically
All right.
and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park
I'm
with
excited.
this one.
Here we
Let's
go.
take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Wow, a lot of people beating this game pretty quick. Where am I? Oh. Oh. You are objectively ranked 9300th out of... Okay. That's actually not that bad. This game's pretty popular. Took the knob off the door because I didn't want me going this way. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the same option again because I lack the ability to understand things.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Honestly, yes, but only a little.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I'd love to.
Perfect.
I'm a
Let me
professional
boot it
streamer,
up.
so I have excellent opinions on games. Like, it's actually bulletproof.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting
Dude, this
the
baby's
demands of
big enough to take
life.
care of himself.
I think the
I'm not worried about this
ultimate
baby.
will really take notice.
This baby's bigger
But of
than my
course,
car.
The message of the game
I'm not
only
helping this
becomes
baby.
clear
Just don't
once
walk
you've been
into the
playing
fire,
it
you
for about
stupid
4
piece of
hours.
shit.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your
Okay,
experience.
I can... So how you guys been, though? done 2-hour intros. I can do 4 hours of the baby. Same thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is just like this is like wrangling chat during an intro, dude. This is exactly like an intro. The chat gets closer and closer to the flames, and I constantly wrangle them back away from the flames. It's just like an intro. You guys thought I was gonna lose. You guys thought I was gonna lose that time. I'm gonna start bringing in some fucking high tier plays into it. Bada bing. Boom. Did it again. I lost my mouse. I got it. All right, so I let the baby die because I'm tired of listening to him, and it's at this point, he should have learned his own lesson.
Heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what.
Dude, you help a baby 13 times getting it, like he's running for the fire at this point. It's not my problem.
Experience for me.
Okay?
I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
Bye.
I'm done.
Bye.
It's over.
Yeah, fuck you.
Thank you for
All
playing.
right?
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh, I hope Fortnite.
Let's see.
Fortnite.
What do we have here?
Minecraft, Roblox. Any of them, really. Any of the good ones, because this one
Seems
sucks.
like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ah, there it is, dude.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Yes, actually,
Well, I'll say
Minecraft.
this.
A lot of people
I'm
still
done
play
making
Minecraft,
things for
dude.
you.
More than
From
Stanley
now on,
Parable.
I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Batsy, this seat sucks. Restart it. This seat sucks. Don't build it. Don't build that.
Here, and then.
Dude, this is exactly what I
See,
build.
what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look
made
at
it.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I did this.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I kind of want to build my own, though. Okay, I'll go inside, but not because you told me. Because I can claim the blocks. I can't. That's not what I mean. There we go.
Isn't it grand?
Yeah.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Oh,
Diamond
yeah!
Everything. Yes,
Bro!
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Hell yeah, this guy gets it. How do I close the door? I can't. Finally, a good game after playing Stanley's fucking dump fest, dude. We finally get to play a real game. Thank God.
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. But it's okay. I keep the brightness on maximum, so I don't ever use torches.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Dude, I played Portal Reloaded or Portal Reborn or Portal Super Omega Ultra Edition that adds like the time travel mechanic, that mod. Dude, that game made me feel more powerful than anyone. Okay? As in like I genuinely felt like I could like ascend to godhood by the time I beat that game. I was fucking traveling. I was doing things I never thought possible.
It's a puzzle. critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I don't understand how to... I don't get it. How's it... When I press it, it doesn't even open. Doesn't do anything. How do I even... I need help! Game kinda bugged. Oh, what the hell? How do I can't figure it out. Oh. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Hang on. I can get it. Just give me another second.
Genius.
Hang on, I'm gonna need one more second. I can do it. I can get this in there. No, I can't. There's absolutely no fucking way you can get this momentum. Your character doesn't... Yeah, you can't do it. Damn it. I wanted to fucking huck it through the door and piss off the guy. Whatever. Alright, whatever. I'm leaving.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
All right, man.
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings.
Oh, well, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it like a thumbs down on Steam and say that I didn't get it.
Push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making
That's a
meaningful
thumbs down.
cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made.
Much unlike
The
Tomato
thought won't
Gaming,
last
who's
long.
usually objectively right in his
Goodbye,
critical
Stanley.
opinions.
Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that
Stanley's like the
everyone
opposite
lives
of me,
happily
chat.
ever
All right.
after.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna jump into the hole now that he's gone, because I don't think this will kill me. All right, we're in his digital realm, chat. This is the place he doesn't want us to see. We're in his dark realm. All right, let's take a look around. It's a little fucking dark, but might be able to figure something out. Am I shorter? Have I gotten shorter? I think I got shorter. We're in the back rooms, chat. We're actually in them now. Oh, fucking Christ. We're here. In the place we're not supposed to be. See, we got shorter because we're closer to the core of the planet, so gravity is stronger now. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, gravity's stronger now. We're getting squished. We're getting compacted down. True. I had to double check it. I had to double check in my brain if that's how it works. If we fall anymore, though, we're gonna fall through it. And, we're gonna fall through it. Oh, so we don't want to descend any further. Hello? Half-Life 2 resources. Can't get in there. Where'd that light come from? Hello? Narrator?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit.
The office is
Was it a
fucking
sign of
empty.
something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Hey man, it's me. You got open the door, please. Anyone? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, Stanley.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this
I
was
just-
not the correct
I
way
just
to
like
the
hurting
meeting
this
room,
guy's
and
feelings,
Stanley
I think.
knew it
I think I'm an
perfectly
asshole.
Well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I think I'm a
just to admire
jackass.
it.
I just like hurting his feelings.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley, for the first,
Ah.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
No,
left.
no, 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 no.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
No, no,
it's
no, no,
incredible he wasn't fired years
Yeah,
ago.
whatever. I'm not gonna jump
Look,
off the thing
Stanley,
this time.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
But then I'm
not
back
your
on
enemy,
bullying
really,
you.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
I'm
is
not gonna
that
jump
the
off this
story
time.
has been about nothing but you all this time.
This time it's all.
Someone you've been
It's all cool.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Huh?
stop trying to make every decision
Who am I
by
neglecting?
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Oh my god.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your
I
life.
gotta let her back into my
She's
life.
been waiting.
I gotta let her back in. I don't think I'm ready.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug
Dude, you know
the
how
phone?
much grandma calls
No, that
me?
wasn't
I'm not
supposed to be a
answering
choice.
anymore.
How
She's
did you
just
do
gonna be
that?
like calling me
You
about
actually
like what she saw in the
changing
news today.
completely.
I'm not talking to
I
her
didn't know
anymore
that was
about
possible.
fucking news
Let me
articles she
double-check.
sees. She calls me so much.
Definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
My wife.
And the two pledge themselves
My
to
wife.
one another. Music comes in, fade to white,
My wife.
roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
My wife.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
You gotta get me out of here, man. There's only one joke to make right now. You gotta let me out of here. You can't keep me in this box, man.
No, that's not possible.
You gotta let me out.
Believe it. How had I not noticed it
There's
sooner?
only one joke.
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Huh?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well,
No, I don't think you grasp the severity of this situation, narrator. With but the click of one button, I've taken your functionality away from you. With one click, you're under my control. They're under my control and they haven't even noticed. Yes. A god. Anyways, I
won't
pause.
have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Okay.
Please observe this helpful instruction.
This could help a lot of
video.
people in chat.
Choice. It's the best
Chat,
part
pay
of
attention,
being a
all right,
real person.
assholes?
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Pay attention.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Okay.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person
I agree,
to
I
face their
agree.
thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
Yes.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Okay.
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Correct.
And the feeling should subside.
Okay.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
All right.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Okay.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Okay.
This way, please.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do the phone thing again. Reality's breaking down, chat. We're reaching a reality singularity. It's impossible for a human to survive in these conditions. They put a fence
Now
on.
your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
No, no!
Character dying senselessly halfway through the
No!
story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible.
Let me go.
before the narrative contradiction gets
Let me
worse.
go.
Unfortunately, it
I must
seems this
contradict.
place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
The DM is cheating, man. The DM's cheating. The DM fucking is cheating. DM wins again, dude. I've been railroaded. I remember the one time I was playing with Arcadum and I said, I'm gonna drink some soup. And he fucking DM'd me. He DM'd me live. He didn't tell anyone. He said, you can't drink that soup. And he said not to talk about it again, so I didn't. And honestly, I'm coming out. I'm just gonna be honest. He did it quietly behind the scenes. He didn't want Vert to drink any of the soup. He said I couldn't do it. All right, I'm just saying. All right. And then he said, I win, in all caps. And he kept saying it as we continued to play the next 3 hours of the session. Kept spamming, I win, I win, I win. And I didn't know what to do.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free
Wait, where?
in the real world.
Which door on the left? Oh yeah, the right door.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
All right.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
All right.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Guys, I feel like I have to tell you, do not send RK in that clip. He's gonna get so PO'd at me, man. I'm gonna get in big trouble. Can I leave? I'm gonna go back right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What's happening over here? I seem to have made a grave error. Maybe we should go left. Okay, looks like we can only go... Looks like the game has actually railroaded us now. My actions have consequences. Yeah. Alright, guess we're going, I mean, it's probably still fine. Look, everything's fine. Society... Look, reality has reconnected. Molecules are back where they should be.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
I'm streaming.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone?
I'm live
Left
right
here
now.
like so much
I'm
garbage?
streaming.
I'm
I'm streaming.
It's worthless now. And what
I'm
am I supposed
streaming.
to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
I'm financially
To know that
gaining
my story
from
is
this.
now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
People, someone
I'll have to live with
subscribed
it
because of
forever.
that bit.
Reliving
All right?
its impossibility forever.
Probably.
Oh, I couldn't live that way.
Or will probably
Is it
eventually
better to shut
subscribe
the game
because of
down
that bit.
entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
It's free money.
Do I? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, you don't have to do that, man.
I have to.
I'm running. Ah! 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 Welcome, everyone, to the Shadow Realm.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I don't
He
know what
actually knows how
Stanley's
to do
like.
what
He's
I
like
tell him to.
cardboard.
He understands that if I say to do
I
something,
don't understand
there's a
what that
damn good
means.
reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
Spoiling
I
the
worked
game,
so hard
too.
on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Hey, Ryan MTG, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Well, I mean, he's expecting me to go through. Now the game's like, oh, you're gonna take the right path and fuck it up again, right? Now, if I take the left path, that's probably the ending no one's ever gotten ever, because no one's ever decided this deep in to start listening to the guy. So I think I need to go left to achieve the final true ending that no one's ever gotten in the entire game. My brain synapses are activating. I fixed it. I saved the game. Society is back to normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Back to the boss's
hoping he
office.
might
We
find
fixed
an
the problem.
answer there.
We fixed everything. Something's wrong. Chad, something's wrong. Something's wrong. I can't open the broom closet. Something's wrong. Chad, this is supposed to open if we're on the right path. Something's wrong. I
Coming
can't
to
go.
the staircase,
I can't go
Stanley
downstairs.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
DM? DM, I'd like to go downstairs. He sent me a message. You can't go downstairs. Stop asking. Okay, I guess we're gonna go upstairs. We'll go upstairs. We'll go upstairs. I'm gonna go into the executive toilet. I can't. All my options are gone. I win, idiot.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
My boss got
Stanley
some
had been
weird
trained
paintings.
never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay. Shark. What's it? I don't know.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark.
I can't talk.
115.
I don't.
He spoke it into
I don't
the
have a mic
receiver,
in.
right there on the wall.
I don't have a microphone plugged in.
I'm sorry, is there a
I
problem?
can't talk.
You didn't mishear me, did
I
you?
cannot speak.
Please speak the code into
I
the
cannot
receiver.
speak.
Otherwise, we can't get on with
I
the story.
literally
This
can't
is a
talk. I can't
crucial
speak.
step.
I'm not grabbing the microphone. That's just not happening.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's
Do it
pretty
for me.
humiliating to
Please.
bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
Please, just do it for me.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
Do it
choices.
for me,
he
please.
knows what it means to take a story seriously.
I win. I
If you
win.
didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
You're right,
You
I could have.
done whatever the hell
But
you
I'm a
wanted
wild
over
card,
there. Why did you
motherfucker.
come
I do
so
whatever I
upset?
want.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Huh?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door. on his
Stanley!
right.
Stanley! Go through the...
Stanley? Hello?
Stanley, go through the one on the... Try the back door again. That one's gonna open one of these times. I swear it's gonna be epic.
I
Stanley!
need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Stanley!
Are you listening to me?
Stanley!
Can you hear me? Is
Stanley!
everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Stanley!
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you
True ending. I got the true ending. You guys thought I wasn't gonna get it. I got the true ending.
Here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to
I got the
take that
credit
step
roll.
forward,
No one gets that.
please.
I got the credit roll, chat.
Do something.
Stanley.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time.
Dude,
to
this
decide.
narrator's fucking emotional well-being is in shambles almost 24/7, dude. It takes about 30 seconds of stuff not going his way for him to start crying like a little baby.
Wait for you to decide what's the right
Think about
thing
it.
to do. Take as much time as you
He's got like no fucking bandwidth to handle anything that isn't his exact, like, it's like, imagine if a DM like started bursting into tears because he like didn't immediately go the way they want, dude.